Systems, 629-3223. Shamrock Security Systems is located here in Ocala, Florida. Shamrock Security Systems is a top-rated alarm company offering 24/7 monitoring, video surveillance, fire and flood protection. You'll sleep a little better once the job is done. Shamrock Security Systems for over 31 years. 629-3223. Get a 100% free quote from Shamrock Security. 629-3223.
If you're a real serious bargain hunter, you need to get on down to Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala this week. No matter the size of your yard or garden, they've got the deals you're looking for. Check out this week's big colorful ad for just a sampling of savings like these. A long list of flowering vines, big number 4 size, regularly $39.99, now just $29.99. And listen to this. All of Bob Wine's azaleas are 50% off, and you won't believe the selection. There's a truckload citrus sale with prices starting at a super low $59.99. And those famous Bob Wine's heirloom camellias, they love the sun and they love the shade, and they'll bloom like crazy this winter. They're just $9.99. Check us out at bobwinescamelliagardens.net. Then hurry on over to this 5-acre garden superstore on Southeast 38th Street, Ocala. Open daily till 4, Saturdays till 3, in the same blooming place since 1952.
Now you've done it. Have you lost your mind? He's back. And you're listening again. A legend in his own mind. Don't believe me? Just ask him. Here's Tom Schmitz live on WOCA. The Source.
Says dumb crook, dumb crook, dumb crook, and then it comes up dumb crook, dumb criminals, and then about 4 down it goes dumb crook, Florida.
Yeah. It's like
one of the 3 or 4 top searches on Google.
Well, we get 150 people moving into Florida a day.
No, moving into Marion County.
Marion County a day. Sorry, yes. So there's got to be a few in there, I would presume. I hope not, though.
Well, there are a few today.
Goody.
Key West.
Never been. You been?
Yeah. Florida man was arrested yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
After an early morning brawl at the Key West Hotel.
Mm-hmm. What happened?
James Williams of Port St. Lucie was hit with multiple battery charges following the 2:30 a.m. incident at the Ocean Edge Resort and Marina on Stock Island, according to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office.
Well, you said 2:30 a.m. Okay, that
Williams
says a lot.
was on vacation at the hotel with 3 friends, a man and 2 women, when they got into a fight while returning to the hotel. The fight started when one of the women passed out, and Williams decided to place her in the maintenance wheelbarrow. As Williams was transporting her to the hotel room, he started pouring beer on her and insulting her. This drew the ire from the other man in the group, who told Williams that he was being disrespectful. Williams then came combative towards that guy. The trio, including the woman who passed out after she was awakened, attempted to calm Williams down. Suspect pushed both women to the ground, according to deputies, and then bit off part of his friend's ear.
Oh, was he a boxer?
No, this was not Mike Tyson.
So he wasn't a boxer. See, he was doing so well with the wheelbarrow. That made sense for a drunk.
But then he's pouring beer on her and insulting her.
Yeah, I said before.
Right.
He was on a good roll. He was on a good roll there, but.
And at 3 in the morning when you're intoxicated, 2:30 in the morning you're intoxicated, you're a little hungry, so he takes a bite out of the ear.
But how you didn't cook it?
I think he likes sushi.
Yeah, I guess so.
I mean, how's that your go-to?
Did he bite it off?
Shove the women to the ground and bit half his ear off. Off.
Now, do they reattach those? Can they reattach?
They didn't say in the story.
But that is so gross.
Nothing happens good after 12 a.m.
Well, not when liquor is involved or drugs.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Uh-oh, we're getting closer.
A man from Florida took it upon himself to decipher this riddle. Will a jaguar attack your hand if you stick it in its enclosure?
Yeah? Meat, free meat on a stick.
This happened August 3rd at the Jacksonville Zoo and Gardens. The man stuck his hand in the jaguar enclosure. The big cat responded as most big cats would when confronted with an uninvited stranger. Clawed the arm leading behind a trail of blood and a wounded man that needed 163 stitches to close his arm up.
He's lucky he still had an arm.
He was transported to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries.
What?
According to the local news, he had climbed over the safety barrier of the range of the jaguar exhibit, seeking a more intimate interaction with the jaguars.
He got it.
Still not close enough, he proceeded to reportedly stick his hand through the second barrier, this time a fence, and taunted the cat.
You
The jaguar, a 12-year-old male named Harry, thought, he wants to play? We can play.
We can play.
162 stitches.
You kitty. I don't think so.
What? And this was in the early afternoon.
It was.
He had to be drunk.
Well,
Can you be that
when
stupid?
You're an alcoholic, you throw your clocks away.
Okay, first off, alcoholics go to meetings. Drunks go to zoos.
Okay. When you're drunk, you throw your clocks away. Yeah.
But I mean, what about, hey, there's a wild cat in there. I think I'll taunt him with my own arm.
He's so cute, though. And
I want to scratch him. You think he'll rub my leg and purr like my cat does? Here, kitty.
Oh, my gosh. Tastes like chicken.
162 stitches.
Tastes like chicken.
I mean, dumb crook.
No, that's a step above dumb. Oh.
The zoo said it's the first time a person has been injured since the Jaguar exhibit opened 11 years ago. The zoo did say, I think he's learned his lesson. We will not be pressing charges.
Well, the cat didn't do anything wrong.
No. They didn't press charges against the guy
No kidding.
for sticking his hand in there. They thought the injury was enough.
No kidding.
So he was released later that day by the police with no charges filed.
He didn't wave by it, did he?
I promise you he did not.
Ooh.
Now,
just the pain.
this last Florida story.
It's from where?
You may get confused.
Why?
Nashville, Tennessee.
I've been there. That's not confusing.
Nashville police say 30-year-old Adam J. Newman was sitting outside a Holiday Inn Express in the early hours of Wednesday morning.
There we go, early
roaming
hours.
around the parking lot, sitting in a car. All of this, butt naked.
Oh, he's in the car.
And walking around the parking lot.
Oh.
Sitting on a front bench right out in front of the door.
Was it warm that night or something?
Police located the Boca Raton, Florida man at 9200 Broadway just before daylight Wednesday in response to a suspicious person call.
You can't. No.
Staff told police Adam Newman had been walking around the parking lot naked. He was sitting in his vehicle with his genitals fully exposed when police arrived.
That's what happens when you're naked, yeah.
Wait a minute. Here comes the surprise.
What?
He appeared to be very intoxicated.
No.
He was booked into the Metro Nashville jail on charged with public intoxication and indecent exposure. He is free on pretrial release for the public intoxication charge. He ROR'd on his indecent exposure charge. He's supposed to be back into the Nashville court later this month, preferably clothed.
In Memphis, Tennessee, you said?
Nashville, Tennessee. Somebody goes, that's not a Florida man story. Yeah, it is. Boca Raton, man.
Yeah, Boca Raton. No, well, I was thinking that while you were saying that. I said, well, he must have ran out of Florida man. No, I was wrong.
No, he was just on vacation in Nashville.
Oh, my.
And was at the Holiday Inn Express, walking around the parking lot, butt naked.
Well, see, it must be a Florida thing because that girl was dancing on the bar 2 weeks ago or whatever.
She wasn't dancing on the bar. She was walking down the bar and throwing wine bottles. That was like 2 months ago now.
Well, I know a guy. He said he was on his resume. You know, he says he was in a chorus line at one time, and they said, "Well, where were you?" He said, "Well, you know, I got checked. You know, got pulled over by the cops. So I was walking the line." You know, that was his description of it.
Okay.
Hey, what can I tell you?
That brings to an end.
Uh-oh.
For your hearing pleasure, come, Crook, News.
We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
When it really counts, depend on The Source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
Airlines flights were canceled on Thursday and will be again on Friday for a fifth straight day. As the airline continues to cancel hundreds of flights throughout the week due to operational challenges and staffing issues. The United States Senate, unable to finalize a $1 trillion infrastructure bill on Thursday, will try again on Saturday, when it's scheduled to hold a vote on limiting debate and moving forward passage of the bill. Once the infrastructure bill passes or not, the Senate was expected to begin work on a budget framework that would make way for a $3.5 trillion human infrastructure bill later this year.
But
Democrat
do you know
Senator
how to
Chuck
get there?
Schumer.
Tune in to Coasting into Retirement with Gary Marriage of Nature Coast Financial Advisors. Sunday mornings at 8 to get answers to your
Included in
retirement
Saturday's
planning
bill
questions.
is a mileage
Plan
tax that could have
today
every
so you
driver
can
on
do the
American
things
roads
you've
pay
always
a
dreamt
per mile
about doing
tax.
in retirement.
USA
Listen
Radio
Sunday
News.
mornings at 8 to Coasting
It's
into
about
Retirement
time
with Gary Marriage
for
of
the
Nature
15th
Coast Financial
anniversary
Advisors.
of Sunny Bay, and it may be our 15-year anniversary.
It's rodeo time in Ocala. The 39th annual Ocala Shrine Rodeo returns to the Southeastern Livestock Pavilion September 3rd and 4th, 7:30 nightly. Witness the superstars of the PRCA as cowboys ride to help children walk. For tickets and information, check out OcalaShrineRodeo.com for broncs, bulls, and babes. The Ocala Shrine Pro Rodeo, September 3rd and 4th, 7:30 nightly.
Just click Sunny